What's up, guys, and welcome back to College Football Central, where today we will be predicting the Nebraska Cornhuskers 2021 college football season. So let's get right into it with their Week 1 game. And Nebraska actually opens out the season in Week 0. This will be a game on August 28th. It'll be a Saturday, and it's a neutral site game against Indiana. So they will be opening the season with a Big Ten game, and I think this one is actually going to be pretty close. However, I like Scott Frost better as a head coach, so I think that Nebraska will be able to pull this one out. They're a little bit more talented, so I'm going to pick the Cornhuskers to open out the season 1-0. They have a bye week right after, so they won't be playing in Week 1. And then they're at home against Buffalo. Buffalo, they did pretty good last year, actually, in the MAC, so I don't think this one will be very close, given that Buffalo's a Group of 5 school, but they could possibly win it. I still don't think that's a very likely scenario. I'm going to go with the Cornhuskers. Next, Nebraska is on the road at Oklahoma. So, Nebraska fans, I hope you enjoyed your 2-0 start, because that's all the games you're going to be going through as an undefeated team. They are not going to be beating Oklahoma on the road. 100%, that's not going to happen. Oklahoma is going to be really good this year. And I think the Sooners are a playoff team. Nebraska, they're not going to get this win on the road. It's just not going to happen. Then they have a road game against Michigan State. And I think this is a pretty winnable game for Nebraska. I'm going to pick them to win this one. I think it will be kind of close, but I like the Cornhuskers to win this one on the road. Then they're going to be at home against Ohio State, and the Buckeyes, they're the best team in the Big Ten. I don't see anybody beating them this year. Definitely not Nebraska. So this one's going to go down in the loss column for the Cornhuskers. Then they have to play Northwestern right after Ohio State, so the scheduling didn't really work out in their favor here. This is another super tough game. I don't think the Cornhuskers are going to be able to win this one. I think the Wildcats are probably going to win the West. If not them, it'll be either Wisconsin or Iowa. So this one is going to have to go down as a loss, dropping the Cornhuskers to 500. Then they're going to go on the road to Purdue. And for me, this one, both of these teams are pretty even talent-wise. If I had to give someone an edge, it would probably be to Nebraska. The head coach, that goes a little bit in Nebraska's favor. I like Scott Frost. I think he's a pretty good head coach. It will take a couple more years for Nebraska to really turn around, but he's slowly working on it. So I think that Nebraska, they'll probably get this one on the road. Purdue does have the home field advantage, but I still think that the Cornhuskers will pull this one out. They've got their bye week on October 23rd, and then they will be going back home to face Michigan. And this one could go either way. Right now, I think Michigan is a little bit more talented, but this one should be close. For right now, I am going to pick Nebraska to lose, but this could change. I could see Nebraska possibly getting this win. For right now, though, it's going to have to go down in the loss column. Then they're going to be staying at home against Iowa. This game, I don't really see Nebraska winning this one no matter what. Iowa's going to be really good this year. They've got a lot of talent. Even though they're on the road, I think the Hawkeyes are probably going to get about a 10-point win here. Then they've got their final non-conference game at home against Southeastern Louisiana University. This puts Nebraska in a really good spot to get to a bowl game because they only need one more win now, since this one is a freebie. However, they do have to play Wisconsin the week after, which means they will be 5-6 heading into their last game. I don't see them winning this one. Even though they're at home, Wisconsin is just a lot more talented, and they'll get the road victory, which means it is do or die for Nebraska next week if they want to go bowling. And that game will be against Minnesota. Now, as I was saying in the Minnesota video, this one, the teams are on pretty even playing field as far as talent. However, I would give the head coaching advantage slightly to Nebraska. The home field advantage is Nebraska. So I'm going to pick the Cornhuskers to win this one. I believe they will finish the season at 500, 4-5 in the Big Ten. Now, the best case scenario for Nebraska, I think the only other really winnable game on their schedule is against Michigan, and I could probably see Nebraska winning that game. It would definitely be a close one if they did win it, but it's possible. Now, the worst case scenario, I could see them losing to Minnesota, Purdue, Michigan State, and Illinois. Now, if I had to pick one of these, I'd say it's more likely that they finish above 500 than hitting that worst possible outcome. I'm going to predict them to go 6-6. However, 7-5, I'm kind of thinking that's pretty likely too. However, I do think that Nebraska will have a pretty good year this year. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to let me know your predictions in the comments down below, and make sure to subscribe to see future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.